Amy, big weekend ahead in College Station for the indoor national meet. Just your excitement level for just getting this far and being able to compete in this.
Yeah, I'm so excited. This is such a prominent meet. It's very prestigious to get into. It's arguably one of the harder ones for a track athlete because they only take 16 girls per event. And so it was a season goal, and I've been working towards it for the last few years. I missed out 2 years ago by like a second and a half. So just to see it come true and attain my goal, it was just so exciting. Like, I was kind of in disbelief, and so I'm really excited to be able to toe the line with those girls, and then also see Maddie jumping against the very best.
Yep, you're going as a miler
yes.
for this meet. I know you've done a couple different events throughout your college career. What makes this event in the mile fit you so well?
That's a good question. The mile's kind of fun. Like, it's not too short, but it's not too long. It requires a lot of attention because with the mile, it is often a tactical race, and so you have to be ready to go whenever. So it really engages me, causes me to focus, and it's so exciting because you don't always know who's going to win. It's not like, oh, this girl's going to run this time, because often, as I mentioned, it can be tactical, which means it can come down to a blanket finish of a sprint, which has happened previous years. So there's just that knowing, like, the unknown is an exciting factor, and I think that helps me, especially with just having to focus upon, okay, like, slow down here, go here, get out of the box, because it's very, a lot of pushing and shoving.
You mentioned Maddie, your teammate, going with you for this, competing in the pole vault this weekend. How nice is it to be able to share this experience with her, because this is her first time in a national meet, and just have someone else there, with you, representing West Virginia?
Yeah, it's so exciting. Maddie is such a talented athlete. Not only that, she's just a wonderful human being in general. And so I'm really excited that I get to spend this time with her and get to go watch her compete. It's really spurred me on when she was, when she did her school record jump during the season, and I kind of did my research and saw that would get her into nationals. That spurred me on a lot, and I was like, she needs a teammate there. Like, I want to be there for her as well. And so I'm really glad that the two of us could go together, because I feel like I just really like her, and I feel that we work well together as teammates as well. And so it'll be nice having someone else there, to room with, to talk with, to just enjoy, because we've made it to the meet now. Now it's all about enjoying it and getting it done.
Talk about your winter as a whole. It's been a really successful indoor season for you at a bunch of different meets. Your qualifying time came in North Carolina. So just you, as you look back on your winter season, just what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I am so happy with my winter season. I like the indoor track. Previous years, we've not focused on it as much, but I came back from Australia over the break, raring to go. I started off with some races where we ran times faster than I thought I was going to run at that point, and so it's really positive, and I was kind of going on a streak where I was winning races that I didn't think I'd be winning, and so I had this newfound confidence in myself, which is really going to help for outdoors, I think. It's been so much fun, though, because not only have I been able to get the good times, which I'm really happy about, but I've learned how to become a better racer. I was in situations where there was some professional runners in the race, and so sometimes that becomes a little bit rougher. And so I learned how to navigate, how to not let people run all over me. Because often I would just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I've apologized after races before, but this season I kind of learned, no, that's part of racing, stand your ground. And so it's been a very big learning experience, and it's been a positive one, because I've been able to share it with people like Maddie, for example, like some of the other girls, distance girls, Shamoya, one of the jumpers. So it's been really fun being able to share my last season of indoor with them.
So it's your first indoor national meet of your college career, but you've been on this kind of big stage before, last year and outdoors with the steeplechase. I know it's a different event, and I know it's a different time of year and everything, but can you take what you learned from when you were in Eugene last year and kind of, help you this time around? Yeah,
definitely. I think so. Going to Eugene, I was just really excited to be there. I felt very lucky, and so I kind of approached the race of whatever happens, happens, whereas I've learned that I belonged there. I deserved to be there. And so like now that I've made it for indoor, I really am going to be towing the line of I want to make the finals rather than just being like, oh, I'm here, like this is exciting. So I'm definitely going to use that experience to make myself have some higher goals and have that higher level of belief and confidence in myself to feel like I belong with these girls. And just navigating what the nerves are like, because you do get nervous before these big events. And so just navigating, seeing, you know, using the sports psychology skills I've learned as well as what I've learned in counseling to just kind of control them so that I can still go out and race well and really enjoy it.
It's a big weekend for you.
Yeah.
What are your expectations for yourself, and then what do you need to do well for you to meet those expectations?
It's really hard to know what like the expectations are, particularly as I've mentioned in the mile, because it can go very fast or it can do the opposite and go very much tactical. And so I'm kind of going to prepare for either. I haven't really spoken to my coach much, Sean, about what tactics are, but I think we've been racing a certain way all season. I need to continue just racing that way and having that belief in my kick and really trusting the process that Sean and I come up with, because when you're in a race, sometimes your mind tells you to do one thing and you just got to sit and you just got to trust and you got to believe in yourself that, you know, the plan that you came up with is going to work. And so I think if I cross the finish line and I have executed my plan, I am tired, I will be happy. Ideally, I want a PR. I think everybody wants a PR, but I am aware that it could be a tactical race and so that it could be slower. So I'm not going to let that time be my sole focus, but rather just more the effort and whether or not I truly listened to my instincts and I truly followed the plan and proceeded that way. So I really don't know what to expect. Ideally, I'd love to make finals and become first team All-American. That would just really be the cherry on top. But you know, we'll see with effort and as long as I'm giving it everything.